Focus on the camera. Alright. So this drive shaft's just as old as the 4-link. This was original to the truck. Check this shit out. See that cup? Look at this. Drive shafts wore out in the front. There's no play at all in the steel side. Just in the aluminum housing is wore out. So it's got side to side and up and down play. So that's probably a little bit of the vibration. Did figure that out. Alright, well, if you saw the last video, you saw my aluminum drive shaft that had a wore out front carrier. So called my buddy Jason over at Driveline 1, and he said bring it today. I took it over there today, and the only way we could do it was we would have had to shorten the shaft, and I couldn't have the shaft shortened. But to turn a bad situation into a positive situation, what we did is we took my old drive shaft out of the S10 and shortened it, put my 1330, same yoke I had, and the Garretts new drive shaft. So my old S10 drive shaft is now his new drive shaft. That's an 80 wall. Dana Corporation made it a long time ago. And then he built me a new 4-inch quarter wall with strange yoke, 1350 all the way through joints. This thing, as you can tell, is considerably longer than Garrett's Blazer, over a foot longer. And that's actually pulled out at the bottom. That's not even. So well over almost 2 foot longer. But he got these done today, same day. I think I got my drive shaft to him at, I want to say 9:30 in the morning. I had to come back home and get the measurements for both of them and get that yoke. And it's now 3:26, and I've got 2 complete aluminum drive shafts. That's fast for a drive shaft service. Dude's awesome. He's always been great to me. His dad was always great to me. His dad and my dad go way back. And what an awesome deal. I'm glad to have drive shafts. Now, the other good news was, heard on the radio on the way in that weekend weather is supposed to be in the 70s for a daytime high. You know what that means, folks? Horsepower weather at night. So one of these tracks, the S10's going out this weekend somewhere. I'm welding that frame as solid as it can be to patch up that one cracked weld. I didn't find any others, so I'm going to assume that's the only one and weld it solid and put this shaft in, and that should be it. So stay tuned. We might get to make some passes this week. Later on.